Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feeding My Original Worm Bin. This is the worm bin's 48th feeding, and I don't know if it's going to be a feeding. Sorry guys, gotta move this tool bag out of my way so I can stand somewhat close enough to see what we're doing here. I'm going to try opening up the bait box to see how much the wormy action is in there. It's a good amount of moisture, which is good, and when I lift up the bait box we see all kinds of wormy action going on underneath, and yeah, they're in the bait box and they're under the bait box. So let's see what we can see in the bait box. Might have to move it over a little. Yeah, that works. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. Sorry if it's bright in there or not bright enough. The camera angle-age is difficult, and let me see if we can adjust it without knocking the light over. Alright. I don't know if that light is gonna help. Let me see if this is sufficient without this. I think it is, guys. Let me see if we can put this light this way and see if that helps. Alright, I'm gonna grab the rake and we're gonna inspect the feeding zone and the wormy bin. Oh yeah, there's wormies in there. I thought I saw a wormy. Oh yeah, there has to be wormies because there's no pink stuff left on this watermelon. There's micro little pot flies running around, and a fruit fly just flew in my nose. Just teasing now. What do we got here? This is a peach. I think these guys are hitting it from below. Oh yeah, there's wormy. Now that's pink stuff and mold on that piece of watermelon. Let's inspect under the peach. There's fibers. Huh. Let's flip the... They must be in the paper. I put two pieces, well, I separated a 2-ply piece of paper towel into one layer of each, and I pulled it up so that there was only one layer. That piece of cardboard was moving. There must be something. Well, that cardboard didn't... yeah, there's a wormy under there. We're gonna put a couple pieces of cantaloupe melon into the feeding zone. Sorry guys if it's bright. We're not going too crazy on this feeding, but I'm not gonna put any more bedding on the bottom, but I will put it on top. Let me grab the melon, and now that I have that lid back there, sorry guys, I'm gonna try to set up the tripod here for you. Hopefully we're not just looking into the light. It looks like we are. Let me try situating the camera. And of course it has to slip, but I think we're good there. Alright, on to the feed. We got some cantaloupe melon. We're gonna put a piece on the top. Yes, it's thawing, but I'm sure the worms will still eat it. And if not, the microbes will go after it. That's 4 pieces, well, 3.5. Top it off with one with some pink stuff. On this one, I don't think I'm gonna get experimental with the patty pan peels on this guy, and I'm definitely not gonna put some pepper in there, and I'm definitely not putting any more watermelon. So will I put a banana peel? The wormy bin on the other side enjoyed its banana peel, so let's put a banana peel in there, and maybe we can lure the wormies out of this other castings and up into the upper parts of this bait box. Thinking about putting a piece of the brown paper in there too, because the wormies really like that, and I had to take it out of the other bin because it was getting a little too hot. So, you know, fold a piece of brown paper over. Too white. Sorry guys, this is going on and on and on. It's supposed to be a quick feeding in the bait box. Yeah, here we are playing with brown paper. It should work perfect. Let me get their amendments going. We're going to give them some seashell grit and seashell and glacier rock dust to be used as grit for the wormies to process their food and their goods. You know what, I'm taking this load off. I'm going to put a little bit down in the castings because it's good for my garden, and we're going to give them a scoop of the wormy chow. Not too crazy. Oop, I spilled some. I'm not going to go too crazy with the wormy chow on the castings because I want them to dry out and I want to use them. Well, I'm actually going to use them. Well, they're going to go into storage while I harvest the cocoons that are probably going to hatch out in the castings. Hopefully going to be able to catch them in my sifting, but that might not happen. So we didn't, we processed that, we put that in, the wormy chow and the seashell grit. So I think we're good on the bait box. It's got plenty of moisture, so we're going to put the paper in there in hopes to catch some of that moisture and lure the wormies up. I hope I got stuff inside my... Sorry guys. I got stuff inside the holes in my bait box and I want to be able to close it. And I made it too wide. Alright, let me rearrange it a little bit more. Alright, so that's the bait box. I got the rake because I wanted to inspect the castings. Over here, because I've had the fans running and it seems to be drying out. We got a corn cob. I found a wormy over here, so we'll move him over. We're going to collect all these corn cobs from these bins and they're going to get moved over into the well, we're finding worms. There's a good sized worm ball right there. And that casting's boulder. Lots of little wormies. Oh, where it's wet, guys. Guys can go where the food's wet. Alright, I'm gonna keep inspecting. Looks like it's a little drier, but a little sticky. I'm going through the those fibers are the stalks of the romaine I had in here. What the hell is? It's like a piece of plastic from an envelope or something. Or it could be a skin or something, I'm not sure. I'll leave it over here. Let it dry out. Oh, I see a pit. No, that's a rind from a cantaloupe, and it's pretty cool looking. It looks like a pit. That's a pit that got cut in half, and this right here is the skin of a cantaloupe melon after the wormies get to it. It's pretty cool looking. It's a long-term food. They'll come back to finish the scraps if there's any wormies left. We're digging down. Oh, I just saw some clumps of wormies. We'll move him over next to the wet food and the wormy chow. Come down. Still some wormies down along the wall. One good thing is it's not getting wetter. Definitely sticky. It's sticking to the rake. Oh no, was that a big clump? I think it was. Well, it's pretty sticky still. I'm gonna have to keep on drying it more. You have to come in and I think run the rake through it and aerate it on the daily. Move the wormies into the bait box, or come here, wormy. Where are you going? Where are you going, bud? I'm trying to move you over to greener pastures here. Yeah, stuff next to the walls is still pretty wet and sticky. So, alright, I'm gonna, little baby. I'm not gonna keep these guys here for, it's already been 16 minutes, so. Alright guys, thank you for checking out the 48th feeding of my original worm bin and the bait box. Hopefully we got a bunch more wormies in the bait box next time, and hopefully we'll be able to sift this stuff sometime soon. The box says it's 67. This thermostat says the heat's kind of more on this side over here and in the middle. So this side is saying 68. This thermostat over back here is saying 67. So the heat's being applied and it cuts off at 74.5. Alright guys, thanks for checking out another 18-minute long video of my original worm bin feeding. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe.